we are Yunchan and Junghoon, and today we will talk about the respiratory system that we learned in science class. We will tell you about the diaphragm and its movements while we breathe and air pathway of our bodies. First, what is a diaphragm? A diaphragm is a strong curved muscles attached below your lungs to the lower ribs and backbone. It plays a vital role in our breathing. We will show you this with a model we made in class. When you inhale, your diaphragm tightens and moves downward. At the same time, your chest muscles, which are located behind and between your ribs, lift your rib cages up and out of the way. This provides more space for your lungs. This in turn causes the air pressure inside them to decrease. The pressure inside our lungs becomes less than the pressure outside our bodies.
When you exhale, the process is reversed. Your diaphragm and chest muscles relax, decrease the amount of space in your chest, and increase the air pressure. This process allows the carbon dioxide and other gases back into the air. Now, we will tell you about the respiratory system of our bodies. Most of the air you breathe in comes through your nose. Your nose has two openings separated by a cartilage and a bone wall. These two openings are called nostrils. Air enters into your nostrils and then goes into your nasal cavity. The nasal cavity is a large air space located behind your nostrils.
Air can also enter your body through your mouth. However, your mouth cannot protect your respiratory system as the nose can. It is the best to breathe through your nose. The air moves from our nose or mouth into our throats, or in other words, the pharynx. At the end of it, there are two separate tubes. One tube is called a trachea, or in other words, the windpipe. It leads to our lungs. The other tube is esophagus, which also called as the food pipe. It leads to our stomach.
When you swallow food, a flap of tissue called epiglottis automatically closes over your trachea. The epiglottis keeps food from going down the trachea into your lungs. Also, when you breathe, the epiglottis stays open. At the top of our trachea is larynx, or voice box. It is made up of many pieces of small muscles and cartilage. Your respiratory system is divided into two parts, and the nose, throat, and larynx was the upper respiratory system. Below the larynx to the lung is the lower respiratory system. Your trachea stretches from the larynx into the upper chest. Then, your trachea branches into two tubes called the bronchi. One tube goes to the left lung, and one tube goes to the right.
Now, the most important part, lungs. Lungs are two sex-like organs which exchange the carbon dioxide with oxygen in our blood. The lung space rests on the diaphragm, and it also do not have muscles of their own. Instead, the diaphragm and chest muscles control how our lungs move. Inside our lungs, the bronchial tube, our bronchi, branches off into many bronchial tubes. The smallest tubes are called bronchioles. At the end of it, there are many air sacs called alveoli. The alveoli is an air sac, and the exchange of gases takes place in alveoli.
The oxygen passes through the walls of the alveoli in the blood into the capillaries. At the same time, the carbon dioxide passes from the blood in the capillaries into the alveoli. There, carbon dioxide can be exhaled out. This exchange of gas is called breathing or respiration. Now that you have learned about these, so next time, why don't you feel the amazing breathing system that God made, who is a perfect creator? Thank you for listening. 차렷 인사.